Have you ever had trouble forgiving? Letting go of some wrong that somebody's done to you. Well, if you have, you are not alone, because we all struggle with that. And today I want to give us some ideas of how. And again, like normal, I don't want to give you the normal ideas, the ideas that you find everywhere. I'm going to give you some new ideas, some different ideas that I think will really make a big difference in helping you be a better you. And it may or may not help the other person, because that's not what it's about. It's about you. Forgiveness is always about you. Stick around, learn. Hi, welcome back. I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, all right? And welcome back to My 5 Minds. We're doing a new brand here. We're also kind of stretching our thinking a little bit. And we're talking also about yoga psych, because I think yoga psych really does help express or tell the story of what we're telling here on this channel more than any other brand. So be with me on this transition. Today, particularly, we're going to talk about forgiveness. You ever had trouble forgiving people? Forgiving people that have hurt you? Well, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with that. And again, I want to give you some solutions so you can be a better person, so you can feel better about yourself. Now let's look at forgiveness. Forgiveness is, from a biological point of view, it's evolution, it's logic, it makes sense. If I, for example, if I take a rat and I give it some food, and the food that I give it is colored blue or is given a particular scent or smell, and that rat eats that food and then gets sick, you know what? That rat will remember not to eat blue food or to not eat food with a particular scent to it. And if I give it good food, healthy food, food that will not make it sick, but it's blue or it has that old scent, it's not going to want to eat it. Because from an evolutionary point of view, that would be stupid. Well, that's why it's hard to forgive. That's why we all struggle with forgiving, because it's stupid. Somebody hurt me. Somebody did me wrong. If I forgive them, then aren't I just asking for more pain? Duh, don't be dumb. Well, it's a good argument, right? It's a logical argument, right? And from a biological point of view, it makes a lot of sense. But if we want to be evolved, if we want to be more than just a body, acting instinctively and primitively and primally, and I think even more than that, if you want to be happy, then you need to transcend this collapse, this fear-based primitive reaction that we have to being hurt. Now, let me clarify. I'm not setting you up to be hurt again, because that is dumb too. What I want to do is I want to help you be happy. I want to teach you how to let go of pain, but not open yourself up for more pain, but instead open yourself up for joy, for happiness, for peace. And what I want to talk about is how to move from the state of collapse, because that's really what forgiveness is. It's a state of collapse. And let me tell you how to do that by telling you a story, right? I love stories. Well, I live out here in a fairly rural part of the United States, and I don't have a lot of neighbors, but I have one neighbor, lives across the street, and they're not really good people. And the reason I say that is because they when we first got here, we have a little dog, and our little dog was in our backyard sniffing around, minding its own business. And their dog, big giant Rottweiler, comes walking over into our yard and begins to chew on my dog. And I'm like, what? Wait. We run out there, we chase the dog off. But my dog is all punctured with bite marks, wounds. Well, luckily our dog survives. We take the dog to the vet, and the vet cleans it up, fixes it up, puts tubes and all these other things in it to help the wounds heal. And we go over to the neighbors and we're like, dudes, your dog ate our dog. That wasn't cool. And at first their response was like, oh yeah, that's so not cool. Yeah, we get that. We will definitely keep our dog locked up, and we will definitely take care of all vet bills, and this is on us. Cool, right? Cool. Yeah, that's the right response. Love it. Good. Well, as the bills come in and we start bringing the bills over there, they're like, oh, we don't want to pay these bills. Well, these aren't our bills. I'm like, wait, you said your dog bit our dog in my backyard, my yard. Pretty clear cut, these are your bills. They're like, no, we don't want to pay these bills. We don't feel like we deserve these bills. We think your dog provoked our dog. My little dog provoked your big Rottweiler into a fight. How'd that look? Hey, biatch, come here. I'm going to kick your butt. Come on, let's fight right now. My little dog is provoking your big dog into a fight, and therefore you don't have to take responsibility for the vet bills. Not cool, right? Not cool. Well, obviously at that point, our neighbors are not safe. Their word is not their word. They do not follow through with what they say they're going to follow through. And that makes me angry. And it makes me upset. And it makes me collapse. And it makes me mad. Right? Well, how do we forgive them? I don't want to stay in that state of anger and bitterness and holding a grudge. They're my neighbors, and I got to live around these people, and I don't want to, every time I see them, every time I look at their house, every time I think about them, I don't want to feel bad about me. I don't want to collapse. So how do I let that go? They're obviously not going to make it easy for me because they're not going to take responsibility for what they did. So this is on me. The question is, how do I let go of that energy? Because that's what forgiveness is, to let go of that energy. But also not set myself up for more abuse or more lies or more deceptions or more hurt, because that would be stupid too. Well, again, let's think clear. Let's think specifics. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness, I think, is the ability to take a wound, a hurt, an injury, and that wound and hurt and injury creates a collapse. When I was lied to, when I was told that they're going to take care of this and then they didn't, and then blamed us for it, made me angry, made me collapse. Well, do I want to hold on to that anger and collapse? No, because that hurts me. That makes me unhappy. Instead, I want to let go. I want to forgive. I want to let go of that anger and resentment. For me, the only answer is love. How dumb is that, right? I want to love my neighbors. I want to take my energy and let go. And in fact, I want to take my energy and send it over to them. Because by sending energy, by sending love, I stay in a state of flow. I come out of my collapse and I'm giving energy. I'm flowing energy. And that flowing energy is going to bring me a feeling of peace. And that's what I want to do. I want to give them energy. Send them love. Now, again, the question comes down to, how do you do that? How do you make that shift from letting go of energy to flowing energy? Well, What I love to do is an exercise called loving kindness meditation. Look it up. It's a thing. It's a real thing with some science on it. And in a loving kindness meditation, what I do is I think about people. It could be all kinds of people. But in this situation, I think about people that have hurt me. And I send them love. May you be safe. And I think about them being safe. And may you have your needs met. I wish for them to have their needs met. And may you be happy. And I send them happiness. As I go through this meditation, what I do is I begin to loosen up and open up, sending them positive feelings. Now let me clarify. As I'm doing this, it helps me free my energy. Do I trust them? No. Do I believe that they're going to follow through with their word? No. Am I over there having a barbecue with them every night? No. Trusting people, loving people, has nothing to do with you making yourself vulnerable for further lies or abuse or hurt or pain, whatever. I see them for who they are, and hopefully without judgment. They are people that I cannot trust, people that I do not believe will follow through with what they say. So I don't continually set myself up by going back there and trusting them or believing they're going to do what they say they're going to do. No, I see them for who they are. And I take that knowledge and I use that knowledge in terms of future decisions and relationships. I don't set myself up for further hurt or abuse. But that's different, right? That's different than me holding on to negative energy. If I eat something that's blue, then I don't eat blue things anymore because I know blue things are going to make me sick. But that doesn't mean I have to walk around afraid. That doesn't mean I have to walk around fearful of everything blue in the world because there's a lot of blue things. I can be free to be me. And that's what I want for you. Is I want you to let go, open your heart, flow, let go of the energy that you're collapsed in. Why? Because it's only hurting you and it doesn't affect them in any way, shape, or form. But by letting go of that energy and loving doesn't mean you have to set yourself up for failure. Doesn't mean you have to trust people that are not trustworthy. Learn, grow, be informed. Let that information inform your choices and decisions and relationships. But you don't need to hold on to this negative energy because it's not going to serve. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve them. It's not going to serve anybody. And that's what forgiveness is about. Letting go. Letting go of the negativity that's holding you back, not them. If this was helpful, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, make a comment. If it's not helpful, if you disagree, if you want to challenge, I love it. Challenge. Give me a comment. Again, I'm Brett with My 5 Minds and Yoga Psych. It's a new way of thinking about your own psychology. Thanks for watching. I will hopefully talk to you soon. Take care.